Hi everybody, this is Crystal. I hope you all had a nice Labor Day. And I'm coming to you today with a short video about dry eye disease. This is what my issue was. I had an issue with dry eyes, and it was affecting my ability to wear contact lenses, and that was bothering me. So I ended up at my ophthalmologist's office, and she diagnosed me with dry eye disease. And I really didn't even think that I had dry eyes. I just noticed that there was a lot of blurriness in my eyes. And I didn't know whether it was my prescription had changed or something like that, but my eyes were very, very blurry and it was affecting my vision. But I really didn't feel like a gritty feeling like some people say they have. I just noticed the fuzziness. And she examined my eyes, and like the tear film breakup time and all that. And they came to the conclusion that I had dry eye disease. So, what do I think caused the dry eye disease? I have been wearing contacts for a while. Since I was a teenager, I've been wearing contacts. So I've been wearing contact lenses for a while. So that may have had a little something to do with it. Also, I used this solution called Clear Care, and I got a defective, you pour, it's a hydrogen peroxide solution, and you pour into these special disc-like containers, and they neutralize the contact lens solution. And by the time you put the contacts in your eye, they're supposed to be completely neutralized and just like in some sterile saline solution because the hydrogen peroxide has been neutralized to salt water. That's what's supposed to happen, but I believe I got a defective vial and it didn't neutralize properly and it burned my eyes. I remember it burning when I put my contact lens on my left eye, it burned my eyes very, very bad. And I wasn't able to wear contacts for a long while after that. And I contacted Clear Care about that, and they said that they were going to reimburse me for my doctor's fees, but they didn't even do that. So some people would have sued them, and maybe I should have, but yeah, they really didn't make good on their product. They really didn't stand behind it because they didn't even pay my doctor bills like they said they were going to when my eye got burned over their defective neutralizing case. So I think that the combination of that incident with Clear Care and with me wearing contact lenses kind of added to it. And maybe I had a genetic predisposition towards it too, because my aunt has dry eyes. So that could be possibly, it could be genetics as well. But I think if it was genetics, it would be in both eyes instead of just one. Mainly is in my left eye, and that's the eye that was burned the worst with the Clear Care because I hadn't even had a chance to put the contact lens in the right eye when that happened. So, yeah. So my current treatments are a castor oil eye drop that I got off of Etsy. And I will put the lady's information in the description box below. She's not paying me to say this or anything like that. She doesn't, matter of fact, she doesn't even know I'm doing this video. And I'm going to put that in there because that really has helped me with my dry eye disease. As we all know that water is the best moisturizer, of course, but if something is not put there to hold the water in, the water will evaporate. Just like if you have dry hair, if you just put like a moisturizer in, maybe that will not help because it will evaporate. But if you add some hair oil or some hair lotion along with the moisturizer, that will kind of seal the moisture in. And I believe the same thing kind of happened with my eyes. This castor oil kind of sealed the tears in and kept the tears in my eye longer. And so they have been very helpful for my dry eye disease. Now, if you're going to use castor oil for your eye problem, you have to make sure that it's cold pressed and it's hexane free. I think that's how you pronounce it. It has to be these things: hexane free, cold pressed, preservative free, all that if it's going in your eye. It's not like you're just putting it's not like you're just putting the castor oil on your skin or hair. It's in your eye, so you have to be very, very careful what type you use. So I didn't even try to make it myself. I just went to someone who knew what she was doing, and I got her to make me these drops. So I'll put her information in the description box below. Also, what has been helpful to me is these single-use eye drops. Now, I've used artificial tears before, and they weren't as helpful, and I believe that was due to the preservatives in them. These ones I have are preservative-free, and so sometimes the preservative will irritate your eyes and make them even more dry, but preservative-free eye drops work so much better. And this is called Family Care Single-Use Eye Drops. And actually, I got these from Dollar Tree. Believe it or not, there were some preservative-free eye drops at Dollar Tree. And your Dollar Tree may or may not have them. I would recommend going in there, just, various Dollar Trees just to check. And if your Dollar Tree doesn't have them, maybe you can order them on Dollar Tree's website online. But when you order online with Dollar Tree, you have to order kind of large quantities. So keep that in mind. If you can't find it at Dollar Tree, then you'll have to go to like some other store to get it. But it's worth trying Dollar Tree first. It's worth using the preservative-free ones, because the ones with the preservatives in it can dry your eyes even more. That's what happened to me. So I use these eye drops throughout the day when I'm not using my contact lenses. And I use the castor oil eye drops at night, because the castor oil can blur your vision a little bit for about 15 minutes after you put it in. And also the major help for my eyes has been the punctal plugs. Now these are, basically we have these little drainage holes just in like the bottom of our eyelids, like the holes probably right here is very small. And these holes, they drain your tears. Now punctal plugs are these little medical devices that go in these holes and plug these holes up so that your tears drain out far more slowly. And I've noticed my eyes have been so much more moist after getting punctal plugs. Now there are several different types. There are the temporary ones that are made out of collagen, I believe, and they dissolve. Or if you're having problems with it, your doctor can kind of flush it out of your eye, kind of flush it through with water, and then it comes out. So those are the temporary ones. But my doctor says she doesn't care for those ones. She prefers the permanent ones, which are like a silicone, like a small silicone plug that goes in your eyes. So that's what she said that she liked better, so I decided to go with that. And she said if I had any problems with it, she could always just take them out. So even though they say permanent, it doesn't have to be permanent. And I asked her how long they lasted, and she said she knows some people who had them in for like 5 years, so they can last a long time as well. So I have the permanent punctal plugs on my lower drainage ducts. Some people get them in the uppers as well, but the lower like does 90% of the work anyway, so it's most important to get them in the lower. And basically how she put them in is like she had a small silver tool. So just imagine that this is the small silver tube, and she put the plug at the tip of it, and she had to go in and like put it in the tear duct. It's very fine tuned work. And so it does not really hurt going in. She accidentally poked me once on one eye, so that hurt, but normally it's not supposed to hurt at all. It does feel kind of uncomfortable with someone, putting something in this area. And she put some numbing drops in, so it really wasn't bad at all. And I would really recommend you get these punctal plugs. So a combination of the punctal plugs, the preservative-free lubricating eye drops, and the castor oil eye drops have been very, very helpful to me. Now, if you have any questions, please let me know. I've been able to wear my contact lenses again, and I've had little problems with them since I've gotten on this regimen. So what to avoid with dry eye disease? I feel that if you can avoid products with preservatives in them, that will be helpful. And also about contact lenses. The thing is, you should not worry about contact lenses until you kind of have the dry eyes under control. That may not be popular, but that is my opinion. For a while, I was wearing my eyeglasses, and they have lots of very nice frames right now. So you can get some from Zini or wherever. So it's not worth you damaging your eyes trying to look cute. Just get some cute frames and just wear them for a while, even if they're cute, cheap frames, until you get your dry eyes under control. Okay, your health is most important. It's more important than vanity. But after I got my eye under control, I wanted to try wearing contact lenses again. And I switched back and forth between the dailies colors and the fresh look color blends. Now, people say that the dailies are better for dry eye, but I've heard from other doctors that is not really the case, because the dailies tend to have a very high water content, and lenses with a very high water content can kind of wick the moisture out of your eye as it's trying to maintain that water content. Let's say your contact lens is 69% water. And as the day goes on, of course, some of the water is going to be lost, but the contact lens kind of wants to be at 69. So it's going to take the moisture out of your eye to maintain that. So that's why the dailies might not be the best solution for dry eye. That's what I've been told by doctors. It might not be the best solution for dry eye. So I'm going to switch back to the fresh look color blends. Now they have a slightly lower moisture content, so I believe that will be better for my eyes. And there are some contacts with an even fresh look is 50, I think like 55% water. And there are some contact lenses, monthly contact lenses with even lower water content than that, but they didn't work for my eyes. So the best for me is like the mid water content, not the super high, not the super low, but the mid. That's what works better for me. So when they come in, I'm going to go pick them up. And so I'll be using the Fresh Look color blends again. So yeah, if you have any questions about how I maintain my eyes, about dry eye disease in general or anything, please let me know. I understand that some people have far worse dry eye disease than I do. I've heard some people say their eyes are hurting all the time. Some people say they've actually considered suicide and things like that. And my heart really goes out to these people because that's just a terrible situation to deal with. I had like a moderate condition, a moderate dry eye, and that was annoying to me. So severe and very severe dry, I cannot even imagine that. So hopefully, if you have a moderate to mild dry, my tips will help you. Um, if you have a more severe case, there are like moisture chamber glasses. They're like these heated masks that you can wear over your eyes. The moisture chamber glasses. Then the second one is the heated mask that you can wear over your eyes to stimulate the glands to release the oil. There's Restasis. There are all kinds of prescription eye drops. There are options. It can be really frustrating, but there are a lot of different things out there that are holistic and using traditional medicine. So there are a lot of options out there. So I'll put a little bit more information on other options in the description box below. And I hope this helps you all out. I hope you all had a wonderful Labor Day. And if you have any questions, please do ask. Thank you. Oh, by the way, later this month on the 24th, I'm going to be dropping my second album. It's called Sugar Free, and I would like you all to check that out. All right. Have a good day. Bye.